So you want to know how to take cold showers, right? You've seen the health benefits. You've seen Wim Hof and, about his method and his breathing technique. Or maybe you've seen Tom Bilyeu and his talk about how he takes cold showers daily, right? And you sit there and I want more testosterone, right? Like I want to be, I want my immune system to be stronger than other people, especially during COVID, right? Even though we're on the tail end, you look at all these benefits and you're like, yeah, I'll start. These kind of people don't tell you the reality, right? Because for the average person, especially people like Tom Bilyeu, like he's not average. Like this guy was not taking cold showers in a, studio apartment. He was taking cold showers in a mansion. All right. That's just the facts. He has this kind of mindset of just discipline, we're at like here, he's up here. Right. If you don't know anything about him, I highly recommend you check out his podcasts. They're pretty great. But the main point of what I'm trying to say is that when people say 30-day cold shower challenge, right? Like that's pretty cool to watch. But they don't tell you about the real shit. Is that there were times when I first started taking cold showers. It took me 3 months to actually take my first one, lukewarm first for the first 30 days. Then I took cold with music blaring, right? My workout playlist, something to pump me up. And then I did a whole month of nothing. No, just silence, just cold. And a lot of the times, I just sat there. I sat outside the shower for a long time. I just sat there. It would get from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. or 5. And I'd be sitting outside the shower naked, just sitting. Because every fiber of my being did not want to get into that cold water. But I also didn't have the strength to go against, everything that I had kind of set up at that point. Because by then I would have been taking a cold shower for about a month. But I didn't want to abandon it, but I also didn't want to take the cold shower, so I was stuck. They don't usually talk about that, do they? Right? Who's talking about, how many times, I personally have just definitely done everything to avoid taking a cold shower. And I've taken cold showers for 2 years straight now, coming up to 3 this December here. But yeah, it wasn't easy. Still is not. Sometimes I still sit out there for an hour. It just, sometimes I'm doing other things, if you know what I'm saying, kind of choking the chicken, all that shit. You know what I mean, right? But anything to distract myself. Maybe I'll watch a YouTube video while sitting on the ground. Maybe I'll, start clipping my toenails. Maybe I'll start popping some pimples. You know all the shit, right? But this is just the reality. It is a really tough habit to just get in, all right? Honestly, there's some journaling is so much easier than cold showers, right? It's, there's a lot of things that can make cold showers easier. There's a lot of things that can make it harder, right? All in all, it's just not as easy as everyone says. And if you're failing at it, it's totally okay. It's totally okay. Because it's not the easiest habit in the world. Everyone makes it out to seem like that, but it's just not. Especially if you're like me, who, I'm not sitting here with a 6-figure or, earning job, and I'm not sitting here with years of experience and discipline under my belt. I've been doing self-improvement for some time now, but maybe 5 years in total, but not seriously until about 2 years ago, right? So it's just like that. They just don't talk about it. So just keep that in mind. Keep taking your cold showers. If you fail, it's cool. It's really just the pursuit that matters. But yeah, just keep it up. And if you haven't started, might as well. Just make sure you know that it's going to take a while.